So a pizza place in Ohio is cooking up some controversy over its latest help wanted sign. Take a look at this. Posted in huge print outside Santorino's Pizzeria is a sign reading, "Now hiring non-stupid people." The owners say the banner's a joke, but add they've been burned in the past by previous employees who've shown up with little to no work ethic. So what do the locals think about this sign?
I understand where they're coming from because just, you want someone that work here that's going to comprehend what's being ordered or serviced. But it can be offensive, but I'm here.
It's more humor than anything. It's not meant to target anyone like that or be rude.
According to the pizzeria, the sign has brought in more customers over the past 2 months, but it has made them the victim of a few prank orders. One totaled more than $100.
Can I just say this?
Yeah.
I get it. It's a joke. It's not serious. But if you are managing a company, right, you're the leader, and you would say something like that to somebody who probably isn't being paid a ton of money, which is, one thing. I don't know if you've been burned. Have you been burned, or are you doing the burning?
But they're already hired. They're hiring or looking for people who.
But
so
if that's your energy,
right?
That's been your energy, and maybe are you doing the burning? You never know. You never know if that's your energy. It could be you. I'm not saying
it could be you. It's not me. It's you.
No, you know what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes it's the call is coming from inside the house. And that's a wild thing to say. I don't know. I get it. I mean, okay. Yeah.
There's just so much out there. I just think it's a joke.
We're supposed to be nice to everybody. People are having a hard time right now, guys. I'm sensitive this morning, Samada.
Yeah, I can see. Good morning. You said it. Hey, speaking of having a tough time, we're actually going to be experiencing some really tough weather conditions already, as we pointed out, some snow in the higher elevations. And that's all part of the storm number 1, area of low pressure hovering over Southern California. It's pushing in those really strong winds. As I mentioned earlier, a high wind warning still remains in place for our coastal regions and our mountain communities. And you want to be extra cautious on the roadways, not just in terms of watching those crosswinds, but we have the potential for debris flying around, as well as those palm fronds that could be on the roadway, making your drive a little hazardous. So just be on extra alert. Maybe perhaps leave your home a little early so that way you can get to your destination safely. And just on the hills, just to the north of us, another area of low pressure is expected to spin through the area, giving us some very cold air, polar air, and that could send snow levels dropping. It's not out of the question that in some locations across even the Inland Empire could see a slight dusting, but the heavier snow possibly coming down late tonight into tomorrow morning. We're going to be keeping tabs on areas like Yucaipa, Upland, even Rancho Cucamonga, the Grapevine, obviously, the Cajon Pass, and even areas of the San Gorgonio Pass as you're heading into the lower desert. So with the series of systems moving through, we're going to be looking for rain, snow, strong gusty winds as it continues, and high surf advisories also remain in place. Slick roads could be a problem as we enter the latter part of this week, and snow could be hazardous on multiple roadways. In the meantime, here are the alerts. Wind advisory as well as high wind warnings where gusts could push 60 to 75 miles an hour. These are damaging winds. It could also lead to power outages, so you want to make sure you keep that in mind and be mindful. And believe it or not, winter weather advisory currently in place for the Inland Empire, and that will stay in place at least through the end of the week as well. Winter weather warnings in place for our local mountains currently also. Winds, again, a problem throughout the day today. Temperatures falling down into the 50s. Temperatures will continue to lower into tomorrow, and rain increases. We're going to tap into some moisture out of the tropics, that area of low pressure. Again, the atmospheric river is going to be a problem coming in Friday into Saturday. And then we get a little bit of a break, and showers possibly make a return on Tuesday. Quite a wild ride. Back to you two.
All right, Savannah, thank you.
A lot of people like to turn their dogs into fashion statements, right?
Yeah. But what one guy is creating for his bird,
oh,
a little over the top.
Oh, I like it.
I know. We're going to take a look. I love it, actually.